So today is the Sunday call. How does it get any better than this? And what else is possible? Today is the 19th January 2024. And we are at our Sunday call. The topic today is projection. All the best juniors and all the DJCCs that we function from, would you be willing to destroy and unkid them all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, all 100 shots, boys, boads, bases, creations, and beyonds. So what is this word? I think Nippy, you suggested it, huh? So what came up that you suggested this?
What is the topic you said, ma'am?
You are the one who suggested it. Projection.
Yes, projection. Yes, I suggested. हाँ. तो yeah, what came to my mind was we read the book अभी हमने पढ़ी है ना पीछे
हाँ.
पेस्ट जूनियर पढ़ी थी. तो उसको जब while actually getting that, oh my god, it's so much of my creation happens because I just keep projecting stuff at people कि वो मेरे बारे में ये सोच रहा होगा, वो बंदर अब ये सोच रहा होगा, वो ये सोच रही होगी. तो फिर वो जब चीजें होती हैं तो ऐसे लगता है कि मतलब अब क्लैरिटी आने लगी that you are the creator so you projected, तो ले लो अब ये शिट जो आ गई सामने.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. हाय
so you
बेटी. ये वीवर
better be.
आना और मैं भी यही बात कर रहे थे.
हाँ.
तो कि प्रोजेक्ट करते हैं जो, तो फिर वही हो जाता है. और फिर हम
हाँ.
कहते हैं ये कैसे हो गया. ये भूल
Yeah,
जाए.
so you
We are
better be
the one
conscious, yeah, and mindful of what you are projecting. So I thought we'll hear more from you on, yeah.
let's hear from everybody. I'm sure there is thoughts on this everybody is aware of.
Yes.
So there are people coming and let's add them.
Good
So
morning.
good morning, Geeta. Good morning, Manisha. Lovely to have you guys here.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, projection is the topic.
I just missed what Nippy was saying when I joined. It was in between.
Maybe what were you saying?
So I was saying कि कई बार जो कुछ पसंद नहीं होता वो जब अब दिखता है कि लाइफ में ये आ गया, तो अब आजकल ध्यान आता है कि एक्चुअली मैं उसको पहले से ही इन अ वेरी सटल मैनर ऐसे प्रोजेक्ट कर रही थी कि वो बंदा बंदी ये सोचता है मेरे बारे में. तो फिर वो जब वैसे ही सोच के दिखा देता है तो फिर आप कहते हो कि भी ये बंदा ऐसे क्यों सोच रहा है, जबकि मैंने प्रोजेक्ट करा होता है बहुत सारी चीजें. तो ये बहुत मुझे पीछे दिखने लगा ये लाइफ में. So I thought, oh my God, you can actually be mindful how you create.
Yeah. Betty, do you get Hindi? You understand Hindi? Hey, Betty.
I'm sure not.
So let's try and speak in English so that she can.
Yes, for her benefit, yes.
So every time you allow yourself to be defined by somebody else's projection, what are you doing? You're making them more important. You're dissipating your being. And then that becomes the significance in your life. That is becomes so important in your life then. You start creating yourself from the projections that people have about you. Like this is the other side of what Nippy was talking about.
Can you say more on what you just said, Kamal? What does that mean?
If I project, if you know, like exactly what you said, that when you project something at people, that they do exactly the same way, then they will show up exactly the same way that you projected them. Aren't you doing the same thing? ये मैं ये सूट पहन जाती हूँ, I will say this exactly the same thing. I will, because then I want to fit in. I want to be loved. I don't want to be judged. And what are you doing then? Are you you, or you're diminishing yourself? How important do you make other people's projections in your life? Whatever your parents projected at you, whatever your friends projected at you. And then you start feeling powerless. Then you start feeling impotent.
Yeah.
If you didn't have any reasons and justifications, and totally, absolutely chose what was light and what was expansive and what was fun for you, who would you be? Would anybody's projections ever affect you? Hi, guys. Mamta, Rupal, welcome. You know, your projections are the source for the programming or for your mind. It can then control you. How many of your projections, wishes, and desires, expectations would you have to give up to deprogram your mind? Are you willing to do that? Everything that is, will you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, poise, provides, basis, questions, and beyonds. Are you willing to give them up? Are you willing to give up your projections of yourself and of everybody else? You are what you project. You see what you project. You have in your reality what you project. That's how powerful you are. The moment you recognize that, then the whole creation is in your hand. You can have and be and do and create anything that you desire. Oh, I think बच्चा पैदा ही होता है ना, we start चाइल्ड, ये इसका नाक बुआ जैसा है, इसकी टांगे, इसके हाथ इस जैसे हैं, इसकी, and that's the projection you do on children. I think our whole life revolves around projections. Do you realize how much of your body is created based on you didn't want to look at, you're based on you didn't want to have your relatives and who thought you looked like this one and that one. All the projection, expectations, separation, judgments, rejections do you have carry on that dictate your very being? Would you be willing to destroy them and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, poise, POVADs, basis, questions, and beyonds. It's really, really a very, very interesting and powerful topic. Everywhere you're defining, you allow yourself to be defined by somebody's projections. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pop, pod, or 100 shots, boys, pervads, bases, creations, and beyonds. Any questions, guys? When you ask questions, then we can go somewhere. How many projections do you have of the person you are in relationship with? How many projections do you have of your children? How many projections you have of your in-laws? How many projections do you have of your parents? How many projections you have of this reality, the government? You want to change the government? Change your projections about it. Have no point of view and just keep pocking and podding all points of view come in your head. There's a mass projection on these things and they don't change. And we think in order to get what we really want, I was going to say something, it just lost the train thought. If you project that you can't get, I know when I grew up, my mother was of the point of view कि एक चीज मांगो मत भगवान से, एक चीज मांगो तो दूसरी चली जाती है. That was the projection she had, and I bought it from her. So how many of you have that point of view? What if you never had to give up anything in your life? Just what if you just had to add? Hi Betty, is there your connection problem or what? She can't hear me. That's why she's going on joining again.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, very much.
Oh, sorry about that.
I was asking.
Okay.
I was asking, do you, when we speak in Hindi, do you get it?
Not really. I don't get Hindi very well. Um, I would love it if people would speak in English or you would interpret what they say. That would be perfect. And the most important thing is I would like to talk about my projections as well.
Please go for it.
Okay. I've just been to a 3-day body class. Before going to the body class, I had some stories with my hip and my coccyx and stories like that. So anyway, I thought, hey, let me go to this 3-day body class. And I did the projection that I was going to come out of there totally healed. And of course, that didn't happen. So, in fact, the very last day, when I was getting off the bed, I actually slipped and fell. And I hurt my hip even more. And I got a huge bruise on my hip and my thigh. And I was wondering if you could just release all these projections I came up with and what resulted from it all.
So you already know it, half the battle won, that it was your projection.
Yes, it was my projection.
So how many projections, expectations, separations, judgments, and rejections do you have?
I had lots before going for the course.
Of the class, of the person who was doing it, of access.
Yes.
About your body changing or not changing.
Mm-hmm.
What the class meant for you. What it was supposed to do for you. Would you be willing to destroy and uncreate all that?
Yes, I am.
Wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, bases, creations, and beyond. So, what's the value of holding on to this pain, injury, and keeping it alive in your life? And everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, bases, creations, and beyonds?
Yes, thank you.
So, just a simple thing, all best juniors that I function from in any area of my life, destroy and uncreate it. And
Thanks.
run this on a loop, because we have so many expectations, judgments, rejections, separations, and projections that keep us in our story.
Yes. Thank you so much. I can actually feel all that energy just releasing from me.
Yeah, please go on, record it, or listen to this call again and record it, and just keep running them, so that I'll send you some recordings on your personal thing, so you
Thank you.
can run them. And it's just about that. It's that clears your, and every time that thought, any thought comes, pock and pot that thought, hey, that's for the past, no more, bye bye, out.
Thank you.
This is a lovely tool we have in How to Become Money workbook. Says anything that contracts you, anything that runs in your head, anything that takes you away from you, tell it to go out. Stand there, 3 feet away from me. And you can do it. You're the one who's inviting it into your head. You're the one who can send it back. So just say out. That's all you need to do. And everything that doesn't allow that, destroy and uncreate it. You can have the body you desire. You can have the life you desire. You can have anything. You're a 9 tranny.
Yes.
And we have all these reasons and justifications and creations that we don't even think that we invite them into our lives.
And I actually asked myself, what is the purpose of bruising my body? And
Yeah.
I think somehow, like right now, I'm concentrating on all these bruises on my body. And I feel from there, you see, I'm projecting, you see, that this pain will finally just release out of my body. But I think there's something behind it, isn't it?
Exactly. There is pain is only intensity.
Yes.
As you make that thing so significant. And so let's say you touch that portion where it hurts,
Yes.
and ask your body, hey, what is it that you're here for? What is it that you're telling me that I'm not willing to acknowledge? We use so many energies to bring about pain and suffering and everything. What if you used all those energies to make yourself the source, to recognize the source that you are and change it? If you didn't have any fixed point of view, if you didn't give it so much of energy of, oh, it's pain, it's this, just asked, hey, what can we do? Body, what would you like me to do? Body, what is this? What are you talking to me? What are you telling me that I'm not willing to listen? Can you make it ease, joy, glory for me, please? Can you tell me and can you show me what is required? And then have your barriers down and no running in the head. The stories, the stories. I was just telling Ruxana, we have a conflictual universe. Here we want to change. We know that there are tools, and here we give so much of importance to something else is creating it. Nothing is creating it. You're the one who's creating it. if you take, own and claim and acknowledge that, half the battle is won. And if you're willing to be in communion with your body, it will keep telling you. It's trying to tell you something. You don't listen, and then it makes it more intense for you to get it. I don't know if I'm
So,
making.
yes, you're making total sense. Thank you.
Yeah. So what does this, how many projections, expectations, separation, judgments, and rejections do you have about the pain? And what does the pain mean to you? What it's not supposed to mean? All the projections you have about pain, would you be willing to destroy and uncare it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, basis, questions, and beyond. And what's the value of holding on to the pain?
No value.
Yeah. So what would it take, body, to let us give that up? And it will give up immediately after you get what it's trying to tell you. So ask a question, hold it, put your hand there, run cellular memory point of creation, run MTVSS.
Shucks, I have all these tools and I don't even use them. Thank you for reminding me. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
do them. So when you do run MTVSS and cellular memory, ask body, hey body, do you need something else? Is this what you need? Is this what you're asking for? What are you asking for that I'm not getting? Can you make it clear, please? And listen, and then listen. We have these secret agendas. And we don't give body a choice.
Thank you. I can feel this whole thing shifting through my body.
Thank you.
And out of my body.
Thank you for receiving.
It feels absolutely amazing.
And this is because when we say somebody else is going to do it, then you give up your 9 trannies also. You give up magic that you are. The moment you own and claim you are the magic, you will start getting clarity as to what is required. What can you be, do, have? That will create a different reality for you. And everything that is times of Godzilla, will you be willing to destroy and uncare it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, bases, questions, and beyond.
But you ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
Yes. And another thing I've been doing, I forget that I'm potent and I'm picking up all this energy from everyone.
Yeah.
And that's how I am stuck with, I always heal very quickly, always. And suddenly I'm picking up this pain in my hips and my coccyx and my neck and my head. And I'm wondering what is happening. And then I realize what I'm doing right now. Do you know what I'm doing right now? I'm collecting all these stories from everyone and I'm not returning it back to the sender. Yes, that's what I'm doing.
What are you bound and determined not to know? That if you truly know that, if you knew it would change all realities and manifest the perfect, not the perfect, there's no perfect, manifest the reality that you're looking for in your life. And everything doesn't allow that, would you be willing to destroy and uncare it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, bases, questions, and beyond. And what are you bound and determined not to receive, that you truly receive, that if you would receive it, would change everything and gift you what you've been asking for?
Yes.
And that doesn't allow that, would you be willing to destroy and uncare it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, bases, creations, and beyond. What are you bound and determined not to be, that you truly be, that if you would be it, would make you so powerful that nothing could enter your body or disturb your mind or disturb you without your permission. Out! And everything. And
thank you.
You will have total awareness, manifest total awareness of your own reality. And everything that doesn't allow that, would you be willing to destroy and ungate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVAD, basis, questions, and beyond. And what are you bound and determined not to be, receive, perceive, and know? That if you truly be, perceive, receive, and know that you don't even want to know, that you will be perceive, receive, know that, because if you did, you'll have to acknowledge that you're far potent and you're not as fucked up as you think you are, girl.
Thank you.
Yeah, you are beyond that. You can choose anything. And everything doesn't allow you to be your potent self. Would you be willing to destroy and ungate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys. Provides basis, questions, and beyond. These projections become barriers. They do not allow us to receive. They do not allow us to receive what we are asking for.
Yes.
You're asking for the pain to go, but you're giving so much of projection to it, it cannot just leave. It has to play its part. And we keep functioning like that as if that has any value. To not know you, to not be you, to not be the potent self you are. There's no value in that. You can't please anybody, even if you're giving up yourself for people and you think you'll fit into this reality. Give it up. You will not fit into this reality. You're different.
Exactly.
Awesome.
We spend a lot, we spend so many lifetimes in training ourselves to feel like others, to fit into their reality. So what if you were willing to choose something different starting now?
Yes, I am.
And everything that doesn't allow all of us to choose something that will work for us, that will create, that will show us who we truly be, that will, the potent self that we are, would you be willing to destroy and ungate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVAD, basis, questions, and beyond. Like in Access, we say you are CCCCRs.
Mm-hmm. Explain that.
Actually, in Access, we say we are mostly, all of us are OCDs, right? Obsessive
Mm-hmm.
compulsive creators.
Yes.
So the moment you don't acknowledge all that and you make it wrong, you start to choose crap. So you are obsessive compulsive creator of crap.
Oh.
So you limit yourself more. If you were aware and conscious, would you create crap?
No. I just want to let you know that now I am talking to you. My cat comes and starts massaging my leg. Isn't that amazing?
Wow. Says you can't do it, I'll do it for you. Yeah. You are an infinite being. You could not know. You pick up these projections.
And these rejections as well. Projections, expectations, rejections, separations.
Yeah. I heard Gary say once that Dane had a secret agenda that only people who were perfect will come into his life.
Yes.
That means nobody gets to come into his life, including him, because he's also not perfect. You see? So he has to also judge himself. So once we come into access, we say, we are doing so much of this, that, and the other. अब तो हम बीमार भी नहीं होंगे. अब तो हम we will not get sick. We will not have any problem. Now we got all the tools. And those projections.
Do you know what I'm doing right now?
Hmm.
I'm using one of the tools that I learned. I mean, I'm just running the symphony on myself and I'm feeling amazing. And I feel so amazing being
You
on
can
your
run symphony on
Thank
yourself.
you. Thank you. Your call is so potent. Thank you.
Thank you for receiving it. So when you talk about perfection, don't you have to judge yourself all the
Yes.
time, whether you're meeting your standards or of perfection or not? So I'd rather be imperfect.
You know, I'm a yoga teacher as well. And suddenly with the holidays, I've put on, you know, a little bit of a tummy and a tummy and everything of that sort. So I am rejecting my body. So I suppose when I reject my body, I'm creating intensities, aren't I?
Exactly. And now it's telling you, shut up and don't do it. See what you've done to me. Everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy and unget it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, all, 100 short boys, boad, basis, questions, and beyond. Every wave decided what happened.
थैंक यू.
You're
ये
welcome.
पूरा मेरे लिए था. थैंक यू सो मच.
Yeah, somebody asks a question for others. They say,
Yes.
जो क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछते वो भी पूछ रहे होते हैं. They think they don't have the energy, but they put it in people's heads and people ask those questions. Everything that brought up for everybody, would you be willing to destroy? And whatever that was, would you be willing to destroy and uncare it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, provides, basis, questions, and beyonds.
So the conclusion I come to, say conclusion is such a bad thing, but anyway, I have all these tools to heal myself and what I'm doing is creating problems which I never had before. So now I'm listening to all your clearings and running the symphony of myself. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
And I hope the
please
symphony
don't.
I'm running on you and everybody else as well.
Yeah, we are all receiving it. Thank you.
Betty, thank you for asking.
Yeah, thank you for asking and letting us know.
And how do I overcome this rejection that I have? Like when I offer the sessions to people in the family that have issues, and I say, why don't you come for a session? And say, oh, no. Like I get totally rejected by the family.
You will. Everybody does. You're not the only one. So that's why Gary says, never ask anybody to come to you. Tell them, do you know anybody who requires this? People like to help.
Yes.
People don't like to be asked to do things for you like that, but they like to help in a subtle way. So don't never ask them to come to you. Never, ever. Friends or family, anybody. Never ask them to come. Just ask them, do they know anybody who could be helped by what I do?
Yes. Yes, ask them the question. Do you know of anybody that could benefit from my?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
And then change your reality that people get to see that, oh my God, look at her. She's changed so much. Be the invitation.
So just running clearings ain't working. It has to be the person.
Be the person. Yes. Projections that I get rejected, projection that people don't come to me. Those are all projections. Where's the question in that?
Ah. question. Choice and
So,
action.
so also, something is coming back.
Hmm?
If you project at your, um, there was a story. Somebody came up to me and said, "Ki, um, she projected her child to be never be abusive like his father, because she was getting beaten up and her husband was abusive, so she always projected that her son would never be abusive like his father.
Yes.
So the boy was never abusive to anybody, but rather than having the awareness of himself, he kept trying to prove that he was not abusive by allowing people to abuse him.
Wow.
If you, so there is, that is also a projection. Oh, ye to, this guy is, my child is so nice that he will never hurt anybody. Now
And in the process, he was getting hurt.
he will never have to, never hurt anybody, and he will project, he will judge himself for if ever he turn doing something, because people will abuse him, and he will never take up his side. So even in those things, even in good things, projections really can damage you. So how many projected future realities about what you are that you keep trying to prove you are not?
Makes sense. Thank you.
And you use it as the basis of creating your life, your relationships, your reality. And everything that is, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100 shots, boys, POVADs, basis, questions, and beyond.
Yes.
And how many projected future realities about what you are not that you keep trying to prove you are? We lose ourselves in this reality. We don't even know who we are. Instead of choosing to be who you are in every now moment. How much politics we project, how much people we put projections on. Your plants you put projection on. This one is growing, this one's not growing. What, rather than asking a question, hey, what do you know? What do you require? What are you telling me that I'm not willing to listen? So yeah, only yesterday my children came with me and they were asking me what is growing in the garden, and I was telling them this and this is not, this hasn't, because this. I mean, now I'm realizing I was projecting. Rather than
Yes.
asking the plants what do they require. Our whole life is revolving around the projections that we have, the points of views that we have. We try to, we keep trying to make it our reality. We don't really use our awareness, but we use our decisions and judgments and projections and computations and everything
Expectations, yes.
to fuck up our lives. Everything that brought up, would you be willing to destroy and uncreate it all, right, wrong, good, bad, POC, POD, all 100,
Yes.
bad, basic equations and beyond. You are the source. You are the celestial body. You are the source for a different reality. Gary was comparing it to the sun once. The sun gets hot, that creates one reality. If it gets too far away, that creates another reality. What are you creating a reality by choosing to be who you are, who you don't want to be, who you think you are, who you think you're not, where you want to fit in? Every time you choose something different, it creates a different reality. Interesting.
Mhm.
And if you are the source, if you recognize the source, and every creation is happening because is around you because of your choices and your projections and your expectations and your judgments and your rejections and separations, wouldn't you be mindful, like Nippy said? I think rather than not mindful, I think rather than being in question. Mindful is also somewhere your mind. Where will it take you? If you start to become the source you are, that's how you will impact to others, to your reality, create the source of potency and power that you truly are. Guys, you are way beyond anything you ever thought you were. There is a different possibility, and you are aware of it. How many of you have been waiting to choose your life? Not choosing it is now the time to choose your life from consciousness.
Can I say something else?
Please go for it.
I'm a chemist and I know very dynamic and was very rich and whatever. And I had a marriage that was absolutely magical. And we once went to somebody and she looked at me and said, "You girl are going to help a lot of people in this world, millions and millions." And I said, "Me?" I thought in my mind, she doesn't know what she's talking about because me, I'm a chemist. I am a chemist by profession. I got a business that runs and I live in Houghton and I got all this magic in my life. Where I'm going to help thousands and thousands of people.
Aren't you helping them by your medicine?
Yes.
By being a chemist?
No, I wasn't a chemist as a pharmacist. No. I was a
Pharmacist.
chemist as an industrial chemist.
Okay.
Means I ran plants like, how you make Coke or phosphoric acid and stuff like that. So that's what I did. We made phosphoric acid to manufacture Coke and beer and stuff like that. So that kind of a chemist I am, not a pharmacist. I was never a pharmacist.
Okay.
So anyway, I am on this journey and I lost the Houghton house and the business and my marriage and everything. And I kept asking, what is this? What am I, I kept asking God, I'm a good person and why all this? And then I realized that if he hadn't taken all that away from me, I wouldn't be on this healing journey right now.
Yeah.
You understand? And I'm actually on a very beautiful, magical journey at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. And yoga, you teach.
Yes. And yes, that's where I am creating so much of
How does
change in people's lives.
how does
And
it
I'm
feel?
not acknowledging that.
Yeah. Yeah. Please start acknowledging what you have to get what you desire. Yeah.
And people don't seem to understand. You had all that magic and you've only got this. And how come you're so happy?
Yeah. People don't get it. Ah.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Go for it.
थैंक यू ये पूरा मेरे लिए था आज का तो क्लास हमेशा ही होता है लेकिन आज का ज्यादा लास्ट वीक मुझे भी बहुत पेन था एंड एज यूजुअल खुद को ब्लेम करना ये करती है वो करती है बट मैं ना आपकी बहुत अच्छी स्टूडेंट हूँ मैं टूल्स क्विकली स्टार्ट करती हूँ बोलना व्हाट इज राइट अबाउट दिस आई एम नॉट गेटिंग व्हाट इज राइट अबाउट दिस एंड मेरे थॉट्स बदल गए एंड ये ऑल ऑफ लाइफ कम्स टू मी विथ इट जॉय एंड ग्लोरी एंड उसके बारे में मुझे बहुत रिजेंटमेंट थी इस स्टेटमेंट के बारे में क्योंकि मैं ये बोलती थी जब तो मैं गिर गई थी तो मैंने सोचा कि इस स्टेटमेंट की वजह से गिर गई हूँ तो मैंने बोलना छोड़ दिया था बट अगेन आई हैव स्टार्टेड सेइंग दिस 100 times every day in the morning and how to count all of life comes to me with each joy and glory 1 2 3 ऐसा 100 तक मैं बोलती हूँ और हो जाता है एंड मैंने उधर हाथ रख के बोलना चालू किया तो ये मेरा पेन बिल्कुल गायब हो गया एंड थॉट्स बदल गई उसके बारे में कहना है कि एक नया बेडशीट उसके ऊपर चाय गिर गई तो मैंने बोला क्या करती नहीं है ठीक तरह से ये वो लेकिन वो बेडशीट धो इट शुड गेट क्लीन मतलब उस बेडशीट को धोना पसंद था धो डालना तो इसलिए ये चाय गिर गया ऐसे थॉट मेरे बदल गए
नो
ना
व्हाट्स राइट अबाउट दिस कितने दिन हम सोचे रहते हैं ये करना नहीं करना इसको सफा करना है या इसको ड्रॉ ठीक करना है या और उसके अंदर कुछ गिर जाता है तो हमको लगता है क्या हुआ वो बिकॉज यू आस्क्ड फॉर इट यू आर द वन हु इज आस्किंग कि मैंने ड्रॉ क्लीन करना है अब उसके अंदर पानी गिर गया है तुमने नहीं क्लीन किया यू बीन आस्किंग फॉर इट नाउ लोग यू नो सेज आई विल हेल्प यू विद इट always has your back universe always has your back how it shows up is amazing. Yeah, thank you.
thank you so much you are so cute
Love you, darling.
Yeah, be in the question, what's right about this we're not getting?
Yeah, always been because there is a gift in everything that happens.
Yes.
If you knew that rather than finding there is always something a problem there, what if that was a possibility? There is no problem, there's only a possibility. You give it a name.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Gary always says, I never have any projection. That's why I'm always in perceiving and never in belief. Always capable of adjusting according to the moment. So, how does it get any better than this? And what else is possible?
Possible.
Hi, Bhavna. You want to say
Hi.
something?
I actually been really contemplating very long to join your call, but somehow I either oversleep.
Thank
I
you.
oversleep or something happens, and today I don't know. Hardly I think I have a minute to talk. So anyway, I'm going through stage 4 cancer, and I called on to it myself. There was some relationship issue, and I wished myself to go away, and I brought this on to me. So now I'm going through it, but I want to get out of it now.
How powerful
And
are you? How gorgeous are you? And how, what an amazing creator are you? And if you could choose something different, you could create something different.
yeah,
Rather than making it wrong and ask, hey, can you leave me now? I got my answer. How does it get any better than this? Thank you
yeah,
for bringing me to where I am.
yeah. I mean, I did realize this, that whatever happened, I should have not got so senti about it, that I risk myself for any pain, for anything. Don't mess your life. Even I have 2 daughters, so one of them has a issue. So I keep telling her, I said, never put your life at stake for anybody
Indeed.
or anything.
Exactly. Exactly. That's such a big learning. That's such a big learning. I'm sure each one of us here is grateful for you for sharing your story. If you
Yeah.
are the source of everything that occurs in your life, then you have the willingness to be the source of changing it.
Yes. Yeah. So now I have I have this thing of, that that person particularly, like whatever I make, financial or something, I feel that the need come from that side and I have to give. So I feel very insecure about my financial status. So that I think again is pulling me down.
Hmm.
I feel insecure about work.
So you, an infinite being, will feel insecure for what reason? You have to be the source for change and possibility. So what is the source? Question.
Yeah.
Can I change that could create something different? What question can I be that would change all of this? What can I be or do different today to create a healthy body right away? Please ask
Yeah.
questions all the time. Anything that comes up about insecurity or anger or fear, or those are all inventions and creations that we create in our reality. An infinite being will not have those. So please keep asking and ask the quantum entanglement to guide you, to show you the way. Uh, because that's the law, you ask and you shall receive. When you ask for something, universe goes, oh, you want that? Okay, cool. It will do everything to readjust the things to get that for you, like it did for you for the disease. Don't look for the results. Just ask and wait for the awareness. And whatever shows up, there is something great in that.
So in this financial thing of being always asked and always that person looking, okay, wow, she's going to get money or she gets money, and maybe I can easily take from her. So how do I
Why do you
put a
need to
question?
take from anybody? You are powerful. The universe will show it to you. If you're looking to be one source, don't know how many sources the universe can gift you from.
Yeah.
So just ask an open-ending question, which you don't know the answer of. Question is a question when you don't know the answer. How does it get any better than this?
Yes.
It's a beautiful question. You
Yes.
ask how it shows up would be amazing. But you say, oh, अब है नहीं है इसको फिर उसको पूछूं उससे करूं, then you're writing off the universe from your life. You're saying, I will do it. Ask the universe to hold your hand, show you the way. Universe knows what you require, but just ask. Without your asking, it will not give you, because it's given you a free will. You only have to be smart enough to ask a question, not to get the answer. You ask a question, you can have anything. And a question is, what else is possible? How does it get any better than this? What is the gift in this? Can I have ease in my life? All of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. Now, how universe, he, she, it, higher power, whoever you want to call it, rearranges it, the quantum entanglement, to gift you what you're asking for. But it will never show up the way you have asked for it. It will show up the way it can. And it's always greater than what you can ask. When you say everything will be fine and you let go of it, where's the question in that? That's not a question. That's not an awareness. So ask, I wonder how this is going to turn out. I wonder, universe, what else is possible here that I haven't even considered? or imagine. And it will always come out better than what you have ever imagined. Allowing the universe, the quantum entanglement, the entire universe, each and every molecule to contribute to you, creating what's going to occur. What energy, space, consciousness can you be to allow you to have total clarity and ease with all of this for all eternity? There are questions. Access has only questions, no answers. Keep asking questions and see the magic. What shebang-a-bang, what energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracle, mystery, possibility, potency, power can you be that would allow all of this to come to be miracle, to bring ease, clarity in your life for all eternity. And let's give her a lot of energy, guys. Let's give her 7 for the magic. All of you, please spread your arms. Whatever her body, beautiful, sweet, cute body requires, let's give it to her. At 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you so much. Thank you. How does it get better than this? How nice.
Ask people to do some body process on you. Get some body processes done. Do SOPs. Get SOPs done.
Yeah.
All the way
Yes.
best.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
I was getting your energy.
Yeah.
There was
Thank you.
something coming from there. I said, let me pick her up.
Yes. Thank you. Very kind of you.
I love you all. Thank you so much for being here and making my day. Love you.